Now, let's talk about the thing that is very important. And of course, yes, no, this is not Thoughts on Dragon Ball Super video. Sorry you guys are wanting that, but no, we're going to talk about something else. We're going to talk about now is the person that would be awesome as hell to actually have in the Dark Goku saga. Well, at least in the first few episodes of the Dark Goku saga, that would be awesome to have. And it would be a beautiful thing to do. Well, let's talk about the androids, shall we? I'm going to talk about androids. I'm going to talk trash about Dark Goku because, well, he's in second place. You got to admit it. I mean, Frieza came to destroy the world. He didn't do it at all. He destroyed Namek. So yeah, if Dark Goku tried to destroy Namek, well, guess what? You're second place because Frieza already destroyed it. But he went to Earth. And guess what happened in Earth? In Trunks' timeline or in Trunks' dimension, well, Earth has been destroyed thanks to the androids. And that's where Dark Goku came in. Given, yes, they were rebuilding and they were making buildings and living their life and actually replenishing the city, he starts destroying everything again, which I would have loved. One touch would have been one guy saying, "Hey, we're not afraid of you. This happened before, moron. The freaking damn androids came here and destroyed before you. You're not even intimidating because they did it before." So it's like, yeah, it would be awesome to just hear some back talk and Dark Goku's still pissed off, or maybe even just like whatever, it just destroys him. But still, that little touch up would have been something nice because it's like you destroyed the freaking damn city again. Someone already did that before you. And that really should piss you off, technically. Because you want to kill everyone and annihilate the human race, but yet someone already did mostly 70% of the work, maybe even 80% of the work. Meaning that you don't really have that much to do. Doesn't that piss you off, Dark Goku? That's my question, is like, doesn't that piss you off that you're second rate? You came here second and destroyed crap, but the androids already did the job for you, mostly. It's like, yeah, man, what the... Anyways, I would have loved the actually idea of Dark Goku going back in time and actually fixing Trunks' dimension / timeline. So at least the good news is that now it's back to normal because he went back in time, destroyed Android 17 and 18, and started blasting crap. But at least the good news is that he's blasting crap and killing people. At least he's doing it. But anyways, the androids. One thing I wanted to talk about the androids was Android 16. That's the guy I really wanted to talk about. Android 16 was an awesome character. I liked him. I eventually liked him. And he didn't want to kill Goku. He wanted to kill Goku, but he had ulterior motives and liked so many other things. So one thing I wish Trunks would have done was actually go in the bunker of Dr. Gero and actually woke up Android 16. Of course, let's talk about Dragon Ball Z for a second, too, of why he wasn't waking in Trunks' timeline to begin with. Amazing thing, and just like I said previously, is that Goku does matter. Because if Goku didn't matter, then Dr. Gero wouldn't have spent so much time turning himself into an android and building Android 19 as well. Or maybe it's just the fact that Android 17 and 18 was completely reckless crap. And he wanted to do first what he wanted to do. And he just had the androids of 17 and 18 only as plan B. While in Trunks' timeline, they were actually plan A. Or maybe they were plan A about to be turned to plan B. But sadly, they killed him as a human before he did anything else. Thus is why they just wanted to destroy crap. That's what they wanted to do. At least 17 wanted to destroy crap. 18 just went along with it. So because of that, they just ran off. They didn't check the lab or anything. Thus, that's why Android 16 is nowhere to be found. Of course, I had the previous theory of because Goku is not in that universe anymore, he didn't have a reason why to build Android 16. Of course, it's kind of weird that he wanted to build Android 17 and 16, 18 in the first place. But of course, you do have to remember he was having a heart virus. And I believe Android 16 might actually have existed. It's just that Android 18 and 17 didn't actually look around. They just killed him and ran off. They didn't kill him, look around, found 16, opened his thing, and then go. So I would like to have had Trunks to go into Dr. Zero bunker, wake up 16 because, well, he met 16. He knows that 16 actually is a good android. So he gets 16. 16 is now going to be a second Z fighter for their world. And then you have Boma, who actually is doing diagnostics on him and actually upgrading some of his stuff, even though, yeah, I think they could actually upgrade it because he destroyed Android 18 and 17. They were rebuilding. So even though, yeah, they didn't even have guns and weren't shooting at Dark Goku, I would figure that chances are Boma might have actually upgraded his gear. So you could have another Android 16 you can fight against. And it would be cool that not only he's able to shoot with his arms off, but now he's able to shoot with one of his legs as well, or a major blast. That would be something very cool. Of course, you know Boma. She most likely got rid of that bomb that was in his head, or maybe in his chest. I forgot which one. So yeah, she got rid of that one. But one awesome thing they could do, one awesome thing that could actually make things shaken up, because of course, who doesn't want to see Dark Goku fight Android 16? Given Android 16 might get his butt whooped, at least we have more fighting with Android 16. And maybe she was able to perfect Android 16 to the point of where he actually is pretty powerful. More powerful than he was. Of course, one thing I would love is that Trunks stumble upon Android 13, 14, and 15's containment cell as well. Boma sees it. Boma goes in there. Boma's reprogrammed those three, and now those three are basically recruitment. So the idea would be if Android 16, which of course he would get destroyed, when he gets destroyed, sales for 13, 14, and 15 will open, they get activated, and they avenge their fallen android, which would be kind of cool. The idea how to fit this in is basically Android 16 would be cover fire for Trunks when he has to disappear from Dark Goku. And when May go against Dark Goku, you had Android 16 able to catch her and take care of her. And then when he actually has to go to the time machine, he covers for him. Thus, it's the last stand of Android 16 at that time. So Android 16 tries his hardest, but eventually Dark Goku gets the upper hand, breaks him. There you go. But of course, most likely he actually disappears when Trunks actually disappears and goes back in time. So when that happens, and of course, hey, this is Dragon Ball Z fashion. That means that because 13, 14, and 15, you get more time to delay when Dark Goku gets to meet one of the Z fighters. So you have 13, 14, and 15 going against him. Chances are he most likely destroys him. Super Android 13 goes against Dark Goku. He gets destroyed eventually, and then there you go. Now he starts to figure out things and where Trunks is going. Who doesn't want to see that happen? Raise your hand if you want to see that happen. I would. So that's what I would really like to see, is just the fact of, yeah, that. Android 16, maybe 13, 14, and 15 thrown in. But if they don't do that, I'm fine with just having Android 16 able to go against Dark Goku. That would be kind of nice. But anyways, I'm going to end it here. So thank you for watching. And yeah, what do you think about it? Android 16's comeback, but only in Trunks' timeline.